Please rise for the panel.
I'm not going to fall over the cable. That would be silly. Hello. Thank you. Do sit down. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this licensing and gambling panel on the 9th of November 2022. I'll just briefly run through the agenda. Item number 1, apologies for absence. Item number 2, urgent business. We have none of that, I believe. Item number 3, declarations of interest. No. Brilliant. Item number 4, eat together. We're here today to consider an application for a new premises licence for Eat Together, 75 to 77 High Street, Burnham-on-Sea, following objections having been received, and the report is attached. I will now hand you over to introductions. Yes, I'll do some introductions. Sorry, so you know who we are. Sorry. I'm Polly Costello. I'm the chairman of the Licensing and General Purposes Committee, and I am a district councillor for Wedmore and Mark.
My name's Will Human, and I'm district councillor for Mark and Wedmore.
Good afternoon, I'm Stuart Kingham, the district councillor, and I cover the West Poldens area.
Good afternoon, I am Bal Sabjeet Sound Husband. So we are going to apply licensing for a restaurant, and we will run the restaurant.
Good afternoon. My name is Sabjeet Kaur, but you can call me Sam. So I am easy. Thank you.
Sorry. Hi, my name is Simon Ball. I'm the licensing officer for Sedgemoor District Council.
My name is Emily Webber, and I'm the legal apprentice for Sedgemoor District Council.
Hello, I'm Nigel Osborne, and I'm the legal advisor to the panel.
Hi, I'm Steve, the committee manager.
Lovely, thank you, everyone. Right, well, I'll hand over now to Mr. Baller to give us his report. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. So the hearing is required to determine an application for a new premises licence in accordance with the Licensing Act 2003, where a formal objection has been received. So the panel is required to determine the application in accordance with the Act. So on the 18th of September 2022, an application for a new premises licence in respect of 75 to 77 High Street, Burnham-on-Sea, Somerset, TA8 1PE, was received from Mrs. Sam Kerr. The application seeks authorisation for the retail sale of alcohol on and off the premises daily from 1100 hours to 2300 hours. The business is currently operating as an estate agent, and I've put news agent. I apologise. It was a typo. A redacted copy of the application is attached to Appendix A, and a plan of the premises is attached to Appendix B. A set of maps showing the surrounding area is provided at Appendix C. And the current position is that a representation regarding the application has been received within the permitted time frame from Mr. Lee Thomas. The representation is attached to Appendix D. The objection touches on the prevention of crime and disorder and the prevention of public nuisance. The police have agreed a set of conditions with the applicant for inclusion with any granted licence, and these are attached as Appendix E. So the options today are to grant the application as applied for, to grant the application with attached conditions, to grant the application in part, to grant the application in part with attached conditions, or to refuse the application. The licensed officer has determined that the representation is relevant. It is therefore the duty of the panel to determine the application with a view to promoting the licensing objectives, which are the prevention of crime and disorder, public safety, the prevention of public nuisance, and the protection of children from harm. The issue for the panel is whether the application as submitted sufficiently promotes the licensing objectives, whether the promotion of the licensing objectives requires the application to be granted subject to conditions, or whether the application requires it to be rejected because the licensing objectives cannot be met by the imposition of conditions. It is for the panel to determine the application. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Baller. Panel members, have you got any questions? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. I was slightly confused with the floor plan of the establishment. I was looking at it, I was trying to find out where the entrance was and I couldn't find
I think it's that.
the doorway.
Yeah,
But
it's at the beginning, I believe, where the table start. The entrance is there.
Sorry, we got like one main entrance, High Street. And we also got backside, which is Victoria Street. But we are not going to use Chapel Street entrance. That will be seating area. So just only two entrances, one like Victoria Street and another one is High Street.
It looks as if it was all on the first floor, but in fact it's...
Yeah, there is floor 4. We have changed the plan, not using Chapel Street. This is in the corner and quite narrow street, so that will be always shut. And there will be like, if something fire happens, so that will be exit and door for fire event.
This is the other thing, soundproofing. Will you be putting soundproofing in?
Yes, we have done soundproofing on these party walls, yes.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah. All right, in thinking this is the old Green Slates place.
Yes, so that's correct.
Has anyone else got any questions for Mr. Baller? No, lovely. Okay, Sam, are you going to be telling us everything? Is it you who's going to be speaking?
I think.
Yeah, I
Okay, go for it. Lovely. Tell us about your plans. Thank you.
Our plan, just like seating restaurant, initially we was thinking maybe party halls on first floor, but there was issue actually next door, and they said there can be problem, but eventually we decided not to do the functions parties, so we changed to seating area above. And also we done like one side party wall, we have done a soundproofing, and also there is a manager flat, we all done all soundproofing as well. So there will be like seating area first floor and also down by the Chapel Street ground floor. There is like small L-shaped area there. So ground floor that will be seating area for just provide meal things, but nothing like music, no, nothing for like cocktail bar. Mr. Thomas said there will be new bar, which is I don't know why he's saying. I spoke to his father and he said he will come back, and I said you can come. I will show you. We are just normally we got like 2 restaurants, one Chinese, we got another one Indian restaurant, so that will be similar. I told we will be exactly similar model restaurant. There will be no kind of party and music, loud music. They complain next door. They having problem with loud music and people drinking. They say drinking late night, and there will be antisocial behaviors, etc., etc. But I emailed Mr. Thomas. I said, if even we don't get licensing, alcohol service licensing on table, and people, whoever want to drink, they can go to next door bar, and there will be more issue antisocial behavior. But they didn't reply me back ever. So.
So what sort of a restaurant is it going to be?
It will be a Mediterranean restaurant and a fish and chips restaurant.
And you're hoping to have how many covers in there?
Yeah.
How many covers?
I think maybe 80s, something like
80s.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Super. And you're just selling alcohol to people to consume
on consumer on tables. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Super. Thank you. Questions? No. Mr. Wall?
Yeah, please. Thank you for your explanation. In your application, you say it's going to be a small cocktail type bar. is that now been changed to just a fish and chip restaurant and Mediterranean restaurant? Or are you still continuing with the cocktail bar?
When I mentioned when police officer came to visit us, and I don't know, I probably mentioned by mistake. I said we have like a cocktail type, no like pub type bar. It will be simple cocktail style small bar. So we're not looking for a very massive bar. So that will be like stainless steel, so that we can put ice cubes there and serve like small drinks, but no anything like.
That's fine. Can I just confirm that this cocktail bar is separate from like the restaurant as it is?
No, it will be like in same place on ground floor.
But I could go in and just drink rather than eat.
And no, there will be a table serve. No for drinking.
I think what he means, Mr. Waller, is that there's a bar. They'll serve drinks from a bar.
I just
in
want
the
to
restaurant.
clarify. I think.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
The way, I mean, I read that a couple of times, but it read to me that they were just describing what it looked like rather than its activity. As in, it will be a small cocktail type bar counter, Mitty bar system.
Yeah, counter bar, no like a cocktail bar.
Yeah, I
music style.
understand.
So I think that is where the objector has got himself confused, that he thinks you're opening a cocktail bar. In fact, it's just where you're going to serve the drinks from. Yeah.
I'm sorry. For
People in next category. Okay, any other questions, the applicants?
Can I just confirm about the regulated entertainment, that you don't want live and recorded music, that you just want background music?
No live, no, nothing. No. It will be like same speakers, like ceiling speakers, just for background music, but no loud music.
Okay, thank you.
And I understand you've had a noise assessment survey done, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you'll comply with that.
Yeah.
Brilliant,
We
okay,
have, yeah.
thank you. Anybody else? Go ahead.
You're obviously the kitchen for the restaurant's on the ground floor.
Yeah.
So what ventilation you've got allowed for from the kitchen?
We got we have I think the company who done all canopy system. They've done a filtration system, also fresh air inlet, all with filtration, everything which is report we actually sent all that report to council. They already done it.
So there's no extraction into the road or the air outside the premises?
There will be on flat roof, so
On the roof?
On the flat roof, yeah. But there is no like you can see from far away. It goes the flue towards the esplanade. We have done. There's no residential area there.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, my legal team, over to you.
Just to clarify, are you still intending to do takeaway, both food and alcohol?
Yes, we are thinking deliveries. Let's see how it goes, and but we are prepared for that in case we need something goes wrong. So at least we can carry on with the takeaways.
Okay, and are you open, or when are you intending to open?
We want to open. Well, there's a problem with gas. The gas company actually applied a road closure from council, and the council didn't reply back. So it is little bit a delay for gas work. So I don't know how long do they take, but definitely next year, if not this year.
Brilliant, thank you. Okay, summing up. No, I think we've heard most things. Okay, we've got to go next door and make a decision, and we'll be back as soon as we can. Okay, thank you.
Please just rise for the panel.
Okay.
Yeah, please rise for the panel. And Capcoach, they're the most popular ones I know.
Thank you, Lucy Van. Thank you. The Licensing and Gambling Panel has been asked to consider an application for a new premises licence from Mrs Sam Kerr and the premises at 75 to 77 High Street, Burnham-on-Sea, Somerset, following an objection from a local resident. The panel is advised that the applicant has reached agreement with the police for conditions to be included on any licence that may be granted, and therefore there is no formal objection from them. The panel has considered all the evidence presented by the applicant and the objector, both in person and in writing. The panel's decision is made in accordance with the Council's Statement of Licensing Policy, the Secretary of State's guidance and current case law. The application, as submitted, is for the sale and supply of alcohol on and off the premises between 11 and 2300 hours, 7 days a week. The panel recognises that this is a well-prepared application and additional conditions have been agreed with the police. The objection concentrates mostly on noise and antisocial behaviour that already exist within the High Street and is speculative as far as the premises are concerned. They have not been previously licensed. As a new application, this premises was not and is not a focus of disorder and disturbance, thereby limiting the ability of the panel to legitimately restrict the licensing hours. The application is for a restaurant, not a cocktail bar or pub, and therefore there is no direct link or reason to believe there would be any link between the premises and antisocial behaviour. The applicant cannot be held responsible for antisocial behaviour activities outside her premises and not directly attributable to her premises. The government's guidance makes clear that beyond the immediate area surrounding the premises, there are matters for a personal responsibility of individuals under the law. There is a significant difference between a restaurant offering alcohol with meals or takeaways and a bar. Due to the nature of the business, there is no good reason to expect migration of customers from elsewhere to this premises for the sole purpose of consumption of alcohol, and therefore no good reason to suggest any antisocial behaviour resulting from the premises activities. The panel believes that the concerns of the objector are misconceived and the nature of the business model misunderstood. The panel believes that in her application and by accepting the proposed police conditions, the applicant has gone a long way to promoting the licensing objectives. Therefore, it is the decision of the panel that a new premises licence be granted to Mrs Sam Kerr for the premises at 75 to 77 High Street, Burnham-on-Sea, Somerset, on the terms requested, subject to the provisions of the operating schedule and the conditions agreed with Avon and Somerset Police.
Thank you.
So we're granting you your licence and jolly good luck with your new business.
Thank you,
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. I close this meeting at 2:44. Thank you. My brain's